What is up? If you're here, you're going to have to get over the fact that I might still look like a bit of an Oompa Loompa, but that just goes to show how much my life has changed in the past year and a half as I've just competed in my first bodybuilding show. But that is not what we are here for. We are here to show you how I unfucked my life, lost 14 kgs of fat, while packing on lean muscle, and building an unbreakable mindset and discipline in 120 days. And I've done it twice using the McGregor mindset method, and how you can do it too without having to spend hours in the gym, without giving up the foods you love, or without having to go monk mode and give up all your friends, because you simply do not have to. Before implementing this, I was 90 kgs. I was depressed. I was completely out of control. I mean, look at me. I'm quite literally in a pink dress, in a wig. I'm fat. I'm 20% body fat. I'm completely out of control. You name it. Drink driving conviction, doing drugs. I was a complete and utter disgrace. After implementing the first time, I dropped 14 kgs of fat. I was down to 7% body fat. But more importantly, I'm confident. I'm driven. Yeah, the physique is cool and all, but it is truly unlocking the fullest potential that it takes to get that physique. And that's what I'm here to show you. I want you to feel how I feel now. Now, who is this for? If you're ready to go all in on yourself, and I truly mean go all in, then this is for you. And if you're ready to take control back of the most important fucking asset you have, which is your mind, then this is for you. And if you're sick of all these fad diets and workouts that are just marketing tricks that don't actually work, then this is for you. And if you lie in bed at night and you truly actually think there has to be more to life, then this is for you. And if you're ready to actually feel born again, to have a direction, to have a purpose to work towards, then this is for you. And if you're ready for a simple yet proven blueprint to guaranteed success, then this is for you. Now, I'm not here to waste your time, so this is not for you if you're not willing to dedicate to 120 days to a simple blueprint. If you're not willing to actually go all in on yourself and become a man worthy, then this isn't for you. And if you're fine with being mediocre, like most men are, then this is not for you. And if you're not willing to work out at least 4 times a week for an hour to an hour and a half, then this isn't for you. I can't help you. And if you've got no desire to actually find your true purpose, to have something to work towards, to unlock the mindset, then this isn't for you. And if you're not willing to put the blame on yourself, to hold yourself accountable, to look in the mirror and say, it is all my fault, then this isn't for you. Now, the truth about getting jacked and building a relentless mindset is it's not really about getting jacked. It's about what it takes to get there. And I know this sounds a bit voodoo-like, but it really is about the process that gets you there. Because you have to have discipline, and you have to delay gratification in a world full of dopamine. But fuck, it doesn't have to take you a year and a half like it took me to build your self-belief back, to build the habits, to build the discipline that will inevitably give you your physique of your dreams on a silver platter. Because it is more than just about looking good. All you need to understand is how to eat properly by manipulating your macros, how to train effectively with high intensity so you don't have to spend hours in the gym. And simply put, you need to understand that it truly isn't about looking good. It's about building the foundation, the building blocks, the man that earns his physique. I'm not going to let them lie to you, and I'm not going to use any marketing tricks on you, because honestly, there is no such thing as luck. You work your ass off in anything in life, you simply will create your own luck. There's no such thing as I don't have enough time or I'm too tired. I hate to be the one to break it to you, but truth be told, if you don't have the physique, the finances, whatever you're trying to get, it is your fault. And I say this out of love because I was just like you. I said I wanted it, but I was drinking every weekend. I was eating shitty foods. I wasn't doing anything about it. But I guarantee you, if you work your ass off in anything, you will create your own luck. Because hard work neglects luck. And what you see in others, you have in yourself. You have it. You've already got it. I get it. We're dealt different playing cards, different upbringings, different backgrounds, whether it be shitty parents or someone else had a better opportunity. But if you can just flip that on its head and use that as the reason, you win. Someone can start at 100 and you can start at 0, but if you just start by taking the first fucking step, you're one step closer than the person who doesn't start at all. And if you want the person to be you that says, fuck luck, I'll create my own. I'll show you how to develop an unbreakable mindset that will carry you through every aspect of life. Not just with how you look, but how you actually feel. I'll show you how to build that lean, muscular physique that you'll now know how to keep forever. And I'll show you how to actually train and track your macros so you can keep the foods you love, so you can train effectively in a quick amount of time, so you don't spend hours in the gym. And most importantly, I'll show you how to get your self-belief back in every aspect of life. So think for yourself, not for your boss, not for your friends, not for anyone else, but for yourself. And if you don't know me, here's my story on how I actually got here. In 2019, I decided I'd go to university. I went there for 4 fucking years, didn't finish my degree, 40k in debt, got kicked out, I was drinking, doing drugs. I mean, look at me, I'm literally about to rip a line right here. I've got the note, I'm about to put that in my nostril and rip it. I'm completely out of control. I'm fucking overweight. I was ugly. After getting kicked out of uni, I went and got arrested and charged with drink driving. This is a photo of me in handcuffs holding a vape, getting charged with drink driving. 6 days after that, I went back out on the piss the night before a rugby game, which inevitably resulted in me tearing my knee, which resulted in having a knee surgery this year. Now you'd think that would be enough. I was overweight, I was out of control, I was depressed, but no. I was still blaming everyone else but myself. I blamed the cop for pulling me over for being drunk while driving, but I was still blaming anyone but the man in the mirror. Fast forward to May 2023, I went to court where I got convicted for drink driving. Pairing this with family having alcoholic problems, I was showing up to work late, I was depressed, I was drinking, unambitious, living for the weekend. I violated that license that I got given at that court appearance within 3 fucking days of getting it. With my torn knee, I was in so much pain, something had to crack, and I finally cracked, which led me to the greatest decision of my life, to immerse myself in doing the 75 Hard Challenge on June 28th, 2023. And this has ultimately led me down the absolute rabbit hole of self-development over the past year and a half, where I've built confidence, I'm ambitious, I'm visionary, I'm purposeful. Over the past year and a half, I have created the McGregor mindset method through the battle of my own mind, complete raw, uncut trial and error, forming new habits, all the different morning routines, 75 hard, currently in bodybuilding again after competing the other day. You name it, I can almost guarantee you I have tried it. The different diets, intermittent fasting, calorie deficit, keto, macro manipulation, various workout splits, push-pull legs, the bro split, 4, 5, 6, 7 day split, thousands. And I mean thousands of hours on podcasts, $10,000 worth of online education and mentoring to make sure that what I'm giving to you is at the best of my fucking ability at this point in time. And I feel I owe it to the younger version of me, which is why I'm giving it away to you for free. Here's exactly how it's going to work. I'm going to outline the exact process of what I did to accomplish discipline, six-pack abs, and self-belief that actually got me here. But what you need to understand, this is a full input fucking based blueprint, so it has no ceiling. The only excuse you will literally have is due to your own lack of effort, which I think if you're here, you're the type of man that needs to get it done anyway. Now, the McGregor mindset method is simple to follow. It is based on 5 fundamental pillars, but they all work in one massive ecosystem. Number 1 is mindset matters most. Your mindset is literally your greatest asset. You conquer this and you control this, you win. Because everyone is so distracted. And number 2 is discipline and consistency congruence. Now, to win big, honestly, you must first win small. You're already consistent, just with the wrong things. And that's all we're going to fix. Because if you show up for a boss already, you're already consistent. We're just going to do that for you. And number 3 is nutrition. You literally do not get the physique without the food. the next part, which is number 4, is guaranteed greatness in your physique. Because your physique is truly just a product of the internal state you're feeling. And number 5, I don't say this lightly, but the first 4 pillars quite literally make you begin to believe anything is fucking possible. Because once you understand you can do it in one thing, you understand you can transfer it to anything. Now, I'm going to outline the exact process of what I did for myself to go from complete degenerate, rock bottom, arrested, 40k in debt, full of self-hate, to jacked, confident, in starting a business, willing to invest in myself. Phase number 1 is mindset matters most. My whole foundation is based on showing up for yourself. Because when you really think about it, we're meant to produce, not consume. And when you really ask yourself the question, when was the last time I thought for myself? Ask yourself that question right now. Not for your boss, not for your friends, but actually for your fucking self. Because this is me when I thought I had to be at every piss up to impress my friends, versus when I worked on myself, making myself uncomfortable, pushing myself. Here I was scrolling, inputting drugs, alcohol for hours. I know I said we're meant to produce and not consume, but nothing shapes mindset more than what you do consume. If you think about it, if you spend all your time with those who are drinking every weekend, odds are you're going to end up drinking. And I'm not saying give up your friends, but what I am saying is pick what you consume. So what I like to do, I spend an hour a day consuming a piece of content of someone I aspire to be like. I love Alex Hormozy. He is fucking great. So the actionable tip for you to do is find someone you aspire to be like. I don't care who it is. Consume one piece of their content a day and simply implement one thing from that video that you learned. Just one thing. And the key here is implementation, which is trying to fix your mindset. So implement. That is the key. And this is going to make you uncomfortable. But you need to know that part of our brain literally grows when we are uncomfortable. So just pick something small, and you don't have to tell anyone about it. Do it for yourself and implement it. The McGregor mindset method is so straightforward. Produce a result for yourself before consuming anything in the morning. I go for a walk, 50 push-ups, and read one page of a book and have a cold shower. Pick just one of these things to start before you consume anything on your phone, and do it for yourself. And on top of this, consume one piece of content from someone you want to be like and implement one thing from that. And that brings us on to discipline and consistency, because small habits create big wins. Now, this is where I went wrong for so long. I tried to do it all at once, thought I needed to be doing everything, which ultimately caused me to fail, breaking trust with myself, and completely fucked my mindset. But I can assure you, waking up at the same time every single day of the week will do much more for you than trying to do it all. All we are trying to do here is build trust back with ourselves, because you already do it for someone else. If you have a boss, you're already showing up for them. So why, when it comes to do it for you, don't you do it? I mean, think about it. If you inputted 8 hours a day like you do for your boss into a business or yourself, it would be inevitable that you win, right? The hardest part is what you do right now, it won't show up right now. In a world full of instant gratification, you can get dopamine like that. You're just going to have to delay your gratification a bit. We are learning here how to delay gratification. And here's an example. This is day 1 of 75 hard, and this is day 20. I don't look that much different. I mean, to be honest, I look a little bit better. I won't lie. But the resemblance from day 1 to 75 is fucking mind-blowingly different. Imagine if I'd just given up here on day 20. That's not that much of a difference, but that is. You can see the difference, but I couldn't see it here. So what you do today won't even show up tomorrow. But we're just trying to build habits and build trust back with yourself. Number 3, macros matter. Macros matter more, honestly. That's probably the most important thing to get your physique. But now you're stacking those small wins. Eating becomes super fucking simple. I need to touch on something here, and that's that carbs aren't the enemy. Too many calories are. There's a huge misconception that carbs are what make you fat. It simply is not true. It's literally what is true though. 1 gram of carbs has 4 calories. 1 gram of protein has 4 calories. 1 gram of fat has 9 calories. Now, I'm not saying don't eat fats because you need them. Eat fats like avocados and nuts. But what I am saying is you need carbs. They're going to give you that energy for the gym. Simple carbs like oats, bananas for your workouts. Eat them an hour before. It's exactly what fills your muscle with glycogen to give you that nice juicy pump we both know you want. Which brings me feel good, look good. Because first you have to fuel with the right foods. This will make you want to go work out. Like if you eat shit all the time, you're going to have no energy, which leads to you not showing up. And you're going to lose trust with yourself if you don't show up. It shatters your mindset. Can you see how it all works in one big congruence now? What you need to understand is how to calculate your calories. Simply Google calorie calculator, enter the numbers in. Now that you have a rough guide, it allows you to include the foods you love, which will keep you on track for longer, which just keeps those wins coming. Now you know you need to eat 2 grams of protein per kg you weigh for muscle growth. You know you need to eat carbs an hour before a workout. You know how many calories you're eating, and you're energized, building trust with yourself and stacking small wins, and bang, now training becomes enjoyable. Training actually becomes enjoyable because now you're eating the right foods for you. You actually feel good. Your mindset is sharp. You're stacking small wins. You're doing things for you, not for anyone else. You're going to train because you want to, not because you think you have to, which is the best bit. Why it's so fucking addicting, because you literally get to see the vision of what you can become. Your pump is a direct correlation of the person you can be, not the bullshit affirmations in the mirror. In real time, you get to see the vision because you think to yourself, well, I want to look like that when I don't have a pump. That's why it's addicting. Now you're smashing every set with maximum intensity because your mind-muscle connection is so good now. You've built your mindset up. You're disciplined. You're stacking those small wins. Simply doing 6 to 8 working sets per workout, hitting each muscle group at least once per week, within 2 reps of failure. And I guarantee you, if you're eating right and you're stacking those small wins, you will unlock the jacked, ripped version of yourself. And it's fucking orgasmic, to say the least. Which leads to having self-belief back. The best part of all of it. The first 4 pillars literally make you unrecognizable because you begin to realize that anything is possible. You trust yourself again. You look good. You feel fucking phenomenal. You stop hating what you see when you look in the mirror. And you don't care what other people think anymore. And once you know, you know. What I mean by this is that you realize you can transfer it into whatever area of life you want, whether that be business, talking to that girl. And it is because now you have the skill set of discipline. You have the habits and you look deadly. You become a man worthy. You realize you can frame your mindset to make it do anything. And it's funny because no one sees it coming, not even you. You think a year and a half ago, I'd be here building my dream life, my dream business, believing in myself, posting on social media, having the confidence, having the balls to post content and help other people, having the balls to compete after having no control of my mind. I can assure you, it's not luck. It comes from building over a period of time. And I can assure you, if you ask that lost, drunk, addicted kid back then, if he'd have the balls to do it, he would tell you to fuck off. And now that you understand exactly how this process works, I do have an offer for you. Now you can go back to how you were, stuck in your vicious cycle. No ambition, no drive, or you can figure it out on your own, because I'm not going to say you can't, because I did. That's exactly what I did. I'm living proof of it. It just takes a long time. But I truly, and I mean this, I don't want you to go through what I went through, because it fucking hurts. It's tough. I had no one, and I don't want you to be like that. So if you're struggling with no direction in life, completely drowned in all of your vices, and if you want a guaranteed direct path to success, to shredding body fat while gaining up to 7 kgs of lean muscle mass, and to build a resilient mindset, to destroy any vices that are holding you back, My offer to you is to work one-on-one with you for 120 days to build your dream life, your dream physique, 100% guaranteed. Now, don't just take my word for it. Look at my client Andrew. He's put on 20 pounds and he's still ripped. He's still got six-pack abs. He's an absolute fucking killer. I'll let his messages do the talking. You've heard enough from me. So again, you can go back to your room. You can keep scrolling. You can keep hating the way you look or the way you feel internally. Or you can figure it out on your own. Because again, it is possible. But if you're still here, I think you know you're the type of man that needs to change. And that's what I'm here for. I think you need help. I'm here to help others that are just like the younger version of me. So if you are ready for a proven blueprint to not make the same mistakes I did, to truly level up your mind and completely change the way you feel, to get your self-belief back through shredding body fat and to gain 7 kgs of lean muscle, to destroy any vices holding you back, guaranteed within 120 days, I would absolutely love to work one-on-one with you. Because if you are here, you are the type of man I want on my team, because it shows me you can sit through a video and it shows me you have emotion, and that's the type of man that I want on my team. So book a call down below or DM me and let's see if I can help you, because I'd fucking love to have you on my team.